What if our challenges aren't happening to us, but for us? What if they're happening not to punish us or to make us suffer, but to actually make us grow into the person that we were always destined to be?
Welcome to Life to the Max. This is where we pause, breathe, and nurture our minds, bodies, and souls together. Whether you're seeking gentle guidance, practical wellness tips, or simply a moment of peace, you've found your safe space. Here, healing isn't a destination. It's a beautiful journey we take one mindful step at a time. So grab your favorite tea, find your cozy corner, and let's explore what wellness means for you today. Let's begin. Hello, sweet souls! Welcome back to Life to the Max. Today, we are checked in at this beautiful sanctuary in Tagaytay called Serenity Villas. This is where I love to come to relax and de-stress, especially when I notice that I'm getting overwhelmed with life. And I believe that one of the best things that you can do for your mental health, your peace of mind, your tired soul, is to just get away. Get away for a while. Change your environment, breathe different air. In this episode, it's time that we talk about something that we all face. Stress. Those moments when life feels like a storm and you're just trying to stay afloat. It's easy to celebrate when things are going great, when things are going your way. But what do you do when life suddenly feels like a storm? We were not really given the tools whenever we go through these negative points in life. I realize that you can't control life's storms, but you can always learn to dance in the rain. So let me share with you my personal toolkit for managing stress and building resilience. Let's start with something you're doing right now. Breathing. But are you really breathing correctly? When we are under a lot of stress, our breath becomes shallow. And this sends a signal to our body that we are in danger. In yoga, we practice a technique called deep belly breathing, which activates the body's relaxation response, reducing anxiety, stress, and heart rate while lowering blood pressure. By engaging the diaphragm, you use less energy to breathe, get more oxygen to your organs, and calm your nervous system, which promotes overall mental and physical well-being. Let me share with you my go-to technique. This is called box breathing. And this is a tool that I use before an important meeting, when anxiety creeps in, or just when I need a reset. So we inhale for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, and then later hold the inhalation for a count of 4, and hold the exhalation for a count of 4. So let's do this together. Find your most comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Remember to practice deep belly breathing, meaning inhale, and let your belly expand like a balloon. And when you exhale, pull the belly into the spine and the balloon deflates. When you practice box breathing, make sure to inhale for 4 counts and exhale for 4 counts. So it will sound something like this. The breath is continuous. Your mind, your thoughts will begin to distract you. Just remember to keep bringing your awareness to the breath. Keep focusing on the sound of your breath. So let's begin by exhaling all the air out. Exhale. And begin. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. For a few more minutes, continue this breathing control technique on your own. On your last exhalation, just gently release the breathing control technique and return to natural breathing. In this moment, notice and observe. How do you feel? Gently open your eyes. So you can do this and try this technique on your own whenever you're feeling stressed, anxious, when you have to do something important. Just set a timer for 10 to 12 minutes and practice this kind of equal breathing so that you can find your center once more.
Whenever my mind is racing with so many thoughts, or I feel so anxious, that's when I know that I need to come back to my body. This is where grounding comes in. Grounding practices are techniques that anchor us in the present moment, using our senses and physical awareness to manage intense emotions such as anxiety and stress. But if you can't get to nature, you can try the 5-4-3-2-1 technique where you name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This immediately brings you back to the present moment. Because here's the truth. Anxiety lives in the future. Regret lives in the past. But peace lives in the now. Let's be real. Some days can be really hard. The to-do list seems endless. Emotions are high. And it feels like you're drowning. I know because I've been there. And this is what I do. Step 1, permission to pause. We live in a culture that glorifies being busy. But sometimes the most productive thing that you can do is to stop. Take 10 minutes. Step outside, close your eyes, get some fresh air. When you come back, it's time for step 2. Break everything down. When everything feels overwhelming, urgent, I write everything down. And then I focus on my first top 3 priorities. Everything else can wait. And then step 3, move your body. Even if it's just 5 minutes of stretching. Stress lives inside the body. So movement helps release it. Bonus step, reach out to a loved one. Text a friend, call someone who gets it, spend time
with someone who understands. We're not meant to carry everything alone.
Here is a perspective shift that totally changed my life. What if our challenges aren't happening to us, but for us? What if they're happening not to punish us or to make us suffer, but to actually make us grow into the person that we were always destined to be? Now, whenever I am stressed, I make sure to change the way I see the situation. I approach the negative situation with more positive energy, with a more positive outlook. And whenever something challenging is happening in my life, I take a pause and I ask, what is this trying to teach me? Maybe it's teaching me how to set boundaries. Maybe it's showing me my own strength. Or maybe it's redirecting me towards something better. My philosophy, just never ever give up. No matter how many times you fall, no matter whatever life throws at you, keep going and never ever give up.
Now it's time for my favorite part, meditation. I love meditation. This is the practice that I do every day to reconnect with myself, especially on days when I feel disconnected and lost. Meditation is an ancient practice that humans do to train themselves to stay present, to sharpen their awareness, and to focus on what truly matters rather than being distracted all the time. So now, I would like to gift you a few minutes of peace. Whether you're watching this on your phone or on your computer, allow yourself to receive this energy. Find yourself in your most comfortable seated position. Sit up nice and tall. In your meditation seat, you can either sit in a cross-legged position with one shin in front of the other, or if you would like, you can open your hips even more and place one heel in front of the other. Lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders, place your hands on top of your knees or your thighs, either facing up to invite more energy or facing down for more calming or grounding energy. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. If not, you can just soften your gaze. Begin breathing in through your nose and breathe out through the mouth. A few more times. Inhale through the nose, breathe in, and exhale out through the nose, breathe out. Breathe in peace. Breathe out tension. Breathe in love. Breathe out fear. Just return to natural breathing with the mouth closed this time. Just inhale and exhale out through the nose. Inhale, invite the breath all the way into the belly. Exhale, the belly pulls in. Exhaling out all the air through the nose. Keeping the eyes closed, I invite you to visualize your highest self. Visualize yourself healthy, happy, healing. This is your highest self. Your highest self is not perfect.
Your highest self is the self that is authentic, the self that is real. Your highest self knows how to show up even when you are stressed and overwhelmed. Your highest self knows when to pause, to recharge, so that when you go back to your work, you can perform better. Continue breathing and continue visualizing your highest self. Remember that you can always come back to this peaceful and calm state, no matter what is happening in your external reality. Breathe in, show up as your highest self. Breathe out, let go of your lowest self. Whenever you're ready, gently open the eyes, smile. Welcome back. Welcome to your most authentic self. After a long day of work, one of my favorite ways to de-stress and unwind is with a well-deserved glass of wine. Cheers, everyone. Thank you again so much for joining me in this journey. I had so much fun sharing my toolkit with all of you. Always remember that building resilience is a practice. It's not something that can happen overnight. So take it nice and easy. There will be some days when you will feel the need to be strong. And on other days, you will just have to be gentle with yourself. And that's okay. If you are going through a storm in your life right now, please know that you are not alone. You have more tools than you think. And if you ever feel sad or depressed again, just come back to this episode. Let this episode be a reminder that sometimes healing looks like a road trip to somewhere peaceful. Somewhere like Serenity Villas. What I love about Serenity Villas and what makes this place truly special is that 100% of their profits go to the Thoron MacArthur Scholarship Foundation, providing education for deserving children. Thank you so much, Serenity Villas, for allowing us to stay here and experience your natural healing energy. Thank you for joining this episode. Until the next one, choose wellness, choose yourself, and live life to the max.